The DoorDash Platinum Pass is back because I actually lost the 2 Platinum Passes that I actually had when I got that brand new DoorDash update of the overall Dasher rating. But now that it's back and it's updated, this is kind of like a DoorDash Platinum Pass 2.0, and it's going to be harder and a bigger hill to even climb, or a mountain for some people, and for others it's actually going to be super easy. And now when you actually look at it, it all looks the same. Nothing really different here. Now we go back to where we actually look at the platinum here. Now this is my actual current Dasher rewards, because as some of us here do not have the Dash Now feature because it's no longer a perk in my area. And if you did not know about that update, check out my video about how the Dash Now is gone. But let's look at, it's the same old Dasher rewards, which this is the Platinum Offer Boost, top priority for high paying offers, priority access to large orders, VIP Dasher support. Of course, you got the discounts, and there is the Platinum Passes. It used to look a little bit like this right here. And it says, use these passes to keep your Platinum level reward for 1 week if you don't meet the reward level requirements. And you're still able to get those 3 different passes. But look right here where it shows 27 days. Because originally, you just had to be platinum for 28 days and you get a platinum pass, which is why I received 2 of them. And for anybody that doesn't actually remember about the details of this platinum pass, it's just whenever you do maybe fall out platinum, maybe go down to gold or silver, or even all the way down to nothing, you could just actually activate one of these platinum passes and you'll get platinum automatically for free for 7 days. No questions asked. You just use it whenever. You can strategize your way in using these passes, but now the verbiage is a little bit different, and it's no longer 28 days, then you get a free platinum pass. It's going to look like this, and the verbiage is a lot different. So let's start up to the top. Besides, it shows where I do have 2 available platinum passes available. But it says, use a pass to keep your platinum rewards for 1 week. All right, that's good and gravy. That has stayed the same. If you slip to silver or gold status, that is the difference there. It's the wording that they're using. They're not just saying it for just if you fall past silver. So if you're not even tiered, you'd have to get up to the tier of silver just to even use your platinum pass. They made it a little bit more challenging. They made it a little bit more, maybe say, difficult. But for some people, it won't be difficult at all. Especially when you look down here. It shows the platinum streak since 12/20/25. And it says that because that's when I just got back to platinum, because I was gold when I just was just out there doing DoorDash. Then I was like, oh, I'm back to platinum. And I said, oh, I got my platinum passes back. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. So glad they just didn't just go away. But then I looked, I was like, whoa, that's a little bit different. Look at this. And it says a new pass and 199 deliveries. That's different. Because remember, what it used to look like, you had to be platinum for so many days, which was 28 days. But now, it's not days that they're looking at. It's actually deliveries that you do. Now, doing 200 deliveries is just like a Mount Everest for some people, where it might take you, like 2 months or maybe 3 months for some. But for other people, they can do that in maybe 2 to 3 weeks or so. Because if you're like a full-time Dasher and your platinum status, this is going to be like, oh, wow, I'll get that easy. It's a slam dunk. It's a layup. But for others, this would be like, oh, my gosh, are you serious? As for me, I'm like, I see both. And I'm like, how long is it going to take me to get up to 199? I think I'm going to actually fall out of platinum before that even happens, because I am right there on the brink of 80 points out of 100 because of that overall Dasher rating. And even when I was out there today, I had a notification showing me that, hey, I was late 2 minutes late for a delivery. I was like, how in the world? And that video will be coming up real soon because I absolutely couldn't believe it. Because, I mean, of course I had some traffic, but I just thought that whole ordeal was crazy. But I was able to use one of my excludes and notify, hey, I was in traffic. So just like we can use those little excludes, these platinum passes is supposed to be able to help platinum dashers to stay platinum for at least 1 week. Now, let me go ahead and answer the question because I know somebody's going to say something like, yeah, but am I still going to get those trash orders? Yeah, you know, the ones that's like $2 and $3 and the upside down orders. The answer is yes. No matter if you have this platinum pass or even if you are platinum status, those orders are still going to be out there. And it just sucks. I don't like it any more than you do. So all we got to do is just hit that decline button and move on. Then you might say something like, well, if you're platinum status, you should never see those orders. I feel you. I even think that even platinum DoorDash drivers to even get an extra incentive for just being platinum on every order, where their base pay could be at least another, 50 cents or $1? That would be cool. Or even being eligible for more peak pay, more rewards. That's the whole thing about what I would actually like to tell DoorDash. We want more pay, even though it seems like they're not going to actually just raise base pay for every order for everybody. Maybe they can start doing something for at least the silver, gold, and platinum. Just a thought, just an idea. Maybe silver can be that extra 25 cents. Maybe gold can be the extra 50 cents. Then platinum, you get that extra $1 per order. Just a thought, just throw out there. Also, leave your thoughts in the comment box of what you think and make sure it's reasonable, because we do know DoorDash actually watches and they read our comments. But this DoorDash Platinum Pass update, or 2.0 like I want to call it, it's going to be a mountain for some and a walk in a park for others. And depending upon the type of market you're in, will actually kind of determine that as well. Because if you're in a market that doesn't really have that many good offers to begin with, it's going to be an uphill climb just to even get to platinum, stay platinum. But if you're in even a decent market where it's still manageable, like I think where I'm at, it's kind of manageable. I can achieve it and maintain it. Unlike other markets, it might be all good and glorious and easy, because even not being platinum or not even being tiered, you get great offers. But the question still comes to my mind, even if I'm platinum and even if I just use this platinum pass, am I really going to get those high paying offers? Am I still going to get those large orders? Am I still going to get those catering orders? Of course, the answer is yes. But you knew there was a but coming, right? The thing that I've been going through when I'm platinum status and I've been getting those really great orders, and I might be right there on the edge of platinum, and I might have a good hour or two, but then I'll have like an hour or two right behind it that kind of waterfalls me next to or out of platinum. I mean, it's just not just a one or two, it's a few. Where it's like upside down order, dollar per mile order. You know, those frustrating ones that we never want to take. It seems like they flipped a switch and just did like earn by time for a moment. Even though no, it's not. But it's those type of orders where those miles are so far, you're just like, there's no way I'm going to take that. Why are you sending me this mess? It almost feels like the DoorDash algorithm is just trying to balance things out. So, well, you took this great order, so why don't you take this one right here? You need to keep platinum. But not like that, and not to that extreme. And here's the other thought, because you got to know if you're like in a certain market or there's a certain part of town where you kind of get pulled to, and you might need to pause your dash so you can kind of get out of that little bit of area. Because if you just leave yourself unpaused just for a little bit, they'll send you somewhere out even further. So that is another way that you can actually kind of protect yourself of getting certain type of orders. The ones that don't really have a tip, or there are no tip on it. The ones that send you a long way. So those are just another thing that we can be aware of. Knowing our market and knowing our surroundings. And that will only come with time and actually being out there dashing. Now let's actually quickly talk about when to actually use these platinum passes when you receive these platinum passes. Now, one thing I know I wouldn't use these platinum passes is if I just barely just slipped out of platinum. I wouldn't use it right then. With having the overall dasher rating, I'd make sure, you know what, my points are down probably at least under 70, because currently I have to have 80 points just to be platinum. So yes, I definitely have to be under 70. It needs to be a little bit of a hill for me to actually climb. Now, if you don't have the overall dasher rating, if you got to have your acceptance rating at 70% or 80%. So in that instance, I would say if my acceptance rating was like what? In the 50s, maybe use it then. But it all depends when and what is the easiest hill for you to climb. Because if you're like 58% and you'd be like, oh, I can make up that in like no time. So you might say, well, I may not need to actually use it until I get into the 40%. Or maybe you want to even maybe strategize it, such as I'm platinum right now and I'm going to just look for those nice high paying offers. And when you do fall out of platinum, you're going to go ahead and use it, and you'll just be kind of just head hunting for those offers for a good probably 3 or 4 days, depending on how many days you're going to be out there for those 7 days of free platinum. Then you use those last few days of just to build it back up, so you'll be back at platinum. Just a thought. However, I don't think it actually probably still work that well, but the only way to actually truly know is to test it. Or you can be like, what I'm kind of thinking about, like, I would probably use this other than just use it for a video like I've already done. But let's say if I wasn't actually platinum due to falling out of platinum just because my 30-day orders is too low, then maybe I haven't been on DoorDash in such a very long time, so therefore my on-time or quality rate may have fell off because I need like X amount so I can actually get those points. But then I'm thinking, yeah, then I would have to dash and probably have to at least be silver. Then once I do get to silver, then I can use the pass, because they did change the verbiage to it. Now that I think about it, use the pass to keep your platinum rewards up to 1 week if you slip to silver or gold status. That is the one that's completely different. Besides, you need 200 deliveries just to earn your next platinum pass. So leave in the comment box, what are your thoughts of this? Can you achieve it? Do you even want to achieve it? Is it possible? Should it be possible? And if you want to know just a little bit more about the platinum status of old, check out this video right here, where I go more into a deep dive.